Hey everybody, take a look at my lilac tree. When we first came here, I planted this. It never grew really big, but it's definitely beautiful. And the smell is absolutely wonderful. Just a little trip around my yard. I wanted to update you on the pond. It's a little cold here. I'm coming out here, I'm taking my life in my hands with all this pollen. I don't know if you can see that. It's all pollen. Look at my windshield. You get in the car, you got to turn the windshield wipers on. Unbelievable. We're coming up to my studio. Sound good, don't I? Let me see if I can sit down here for a second. Since the last time I was out here, the plants have grown a lot. The pond gets affected by the pollen too. The fish are looking for food. So, there's the little man peeing. There's the waterfall. There's a bunch of fish. Let's see if I can get them coming out from underneath the bridge. With my luck, I'll probably drop my phone in the water here. I'm hoping this year that we might get some baby fish, but I don't know. The weather's been so erratic that temperature sort of sparks them into breeding, and I don't know if that's going to happen this year. Here's a whole bunch of them right here. That big orange guy there was born here about 7 years ago now, I think 6 or 7 years ago. We got violets growing out here. Let me see if I can turn around a little bit here. I'm sitting on the bridge. The hosta came up really fast. Here they come. When they finally figure out that I'm in a certain place, they all come out and look because they think I'm going to get the food out. So that's about it. Again, there's the waterfall. You can see the pond's got a a yellowish cast to it also. And that's because of the pollen. This is the little island that's in front of me. And that's got violets growing on it. Now this I planted and I only put purple irises on it. And all the ones that are on the outside of the pond here, these are all yellow irises. But these things breed like crazy. And seeds go through the water and get in different places. And now there's a few yellow iris plants that are on the island. And the yellow iris always come out first. And then just as they're beginning to go away, they only bloom one time during the season, the purple ones come out. And they're a smaller flower. And they're more delicate. But they're pretty. I'm looking around because I'm sitting down now on the bridge and I just want to make sure that there's not any snakes out here sunning themselves. So I get myself all, I'll jump and drop the phone in the water. See, they're all down here now. They're all waiting for me to give them a handout. I should have went into the studio and got their bucket of food. But they can wait till later on tonight. That orange one there was born a couple years ago here. Well, they're kind of all orange, aren't they? But the one I'm talking about is a koi. So, there was a white one too, but somewhere that disappeared. I don't know where it went. Probably one of the blue herrings came in and grabbed it. There's a black and white one. He's over here. He's right there. So, and all these goldfish pretty much were born here, except for the initial ones that I bought when we first got the pond to put in here. So they multiply a lot more than the koi. Trouble is when the koi lay the eggs, they run around in a frenzy breeding, and the other ones that are not breeding go around and follow behind them and eat the eggs. So that's why there's very little survival on the koi. But fish are beautiful, and you have no idea. There's that black and white one. How peaceful it is out here. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound of the water, but it's just so peaceful. So there's a good view of them. That's all the filter stuff over there. See, they really know I'm out here now. And it's funny with the fish. Every year they change a little bit. They get different colors in them. They get a little bigger and they get different colors. And then I got a couple that just don't seem to grow at all. So, alright, hang on. I'm going to move over to the other side of the pond and I'll give you some pictures from there. Okay, I'm on the other side now, and as soon as I moved over here, they all came over to this side. So here you can see how big. If you go back and look at that video that I did, what, maybe about 4 or 5 weeks ago, this was nothing here. And it won't be long before these things will start sprouting buds. But you can see, like right here in front of me, there's one that transplanted itself from the pond. There's a whole bunch of them here that, somehow they come up. Now there's a basket, and some of the irises managed to get in there. There's irises in here. I mean, they make for great cover-up, but you can't buy them anymore. From what I understand, just because of this reason, that they become like an invasive species. So if you have them, you have them, but you're not going to be able to go out and get these yellow water irises. They are really hardy. There's the studio, and And my little Buddha boy over there. And my naked lady, half naked lady. Okay. So, and there he is. The poor thing has to pee all the time. Alright, so just let me put you on hold for a minute. I'm going to go back out to, or maybe I'll show you one other thing and then I'll go back out to the front. These are all Rose of Sharon plants, and they get quite a lot of leaves on them, so they take and they hide the fence. Now if you look, I don't know if you can see really good, but if you watch you're going to see a lot of things falling. That's part of the all the stuff coming off the trees, so it helps with the pollen and everything. As soon as I start walking, it affects me. Look at all the stuff just coming down. Got to get something out of my car. Look at this pollen. You see that? It's unbelievable. Alright, hang on. Okay, before I close this video out and go back in the house and do some real work, I figured I'd show you little Miss Padme. She's a good girl. It's my baby. Yep, next time you see her, she's going to have a haircut. I just haven't had time to do it. Okay. Today is Wednesday. So there will be a video tomorrow night, and I think it's Silver Tones. And I think there's one to follow it, either the day after or the day after that. Padme, come over here. I don't want you falling off the ledge there. Hang on, I gotta go get her. I had to run over there because there's a railroad tie and then it drops down into the flowers. And she can't hear and she can't see. So, I mean, she hears a little bit, and the vet says maybe. She's going back over there again. She sees shadows, but that's Reed's handy dandy work of trimming the tree. Doesn't that look pretty? There she goes again. Padme, get over here. Alright, I'm going to sign off for now because I don't want her falling off that ledge over there. And I will be in touch soon. Don't forget to look for the video. And there's going to be a great premiere next week on Thursday with some really beautiful seed bead jewelry. And that will be a series of videos. And that'll be mixed in with everything else. I have some really good stuff coming up. I got a whole bunch of vintage jewelry. I have more tribal. What else do I have? Bone, plain jewelry, good usable wearable jewelry, vintage stuff. I even have a couple small hauls that I managed to get that I will share with you. So there's my gnome. There she goes again. Okay, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy, and I'll be in touch really soon. Bye-bye.